Friends, in conclusion, this one is very dark. You can hardly see the sachet inside, but see this one. Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to Chef Gabi GA channel. Today, we are going to learn the difference between green tea and black tea. I know you are going to enjoy this video. Come, let's do it together. Yalla! Yeah, friend. So these are my green tea and black tea. And before I start, I want you to know that it is only the label or how they brand it that will let you know that this is green tea and this is black tea. Like this one, this is a famous brand that we all know. This is my black tea. This one, a friend bought for me from Bahrain. It's very big. It contains 200 bags. This one, I just bought it from the local market. I think it contains about, yes, 25 bags. So when you see the label, you can just know that it is green tea. But when I remove the bag from it, and when I remove the green label, look at this one. What is the difference? You will not know any difference. And even if I remove the herbs from the sachet, you will still not know the difference. The difference is what I'm going to show you. And it's very, very, very important, especially for food and beverage staff or F&B staff. You have to know the difference between green tea and black tea. And before I do that, I want to tell you the similarities between both green tea and black tea. One, both are made from the same plant leaf, Camellia sinensis plant. That is the name of the plant. So they use the leaves from Camellia sinensis plant to make both black and green tea. This is my black tea, this is my green tea. Let me put this one here for easily identification. So this is my green tea, this is my black tea. So somebody will say, okay, so why are they using the same leaves and we'll get green tea here and we'll get black tea here? The difference is that this one is not oxidated. This one is oxidated. They expose the leaves of the black tea into air for it to be oxidized. You give it the dark brown color, or if you want to call it black, but it's not that black, it's dark brown color. And then it intensifies the taste of the leaves. But this one, they do not expose it to air for it to be oxidized. That is why the color is always light. So the similarities, as I said, both come from the Camellia sinensis plants. Both contain antioxidants called polyphenols. Both help the reduction of LDL, that is bad cholesterol in our body system. Both can reduce blood pressure. Both can also reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke. So if you are somebody who takes a minimum of 3 cups of green tea or black tea, it is going to help you reduce the chances of you getting stroke or heart disease. And both can boost your brain function, and both contain caffeine. But as I'm going to the differences, we will know that black tea contains more caffeine than green tea. So very soon, I'll pour water on both the black tea and the green tea for you to see the light color of the green tea and the dark color of the black tea. I'm just going to talk about the black tea now. The black tea leaf, as I said, is always exposed to air for it to oxidize. That is the oxidation process. That gives it the dark brown color and also intensify the taste of the black tea. That's why some people cannot take black tea without adding sugar or sweetener to it, because it gives it a little bitter taste because of the oxidation process. And black tea, you need more water to get all the taste and the flavor and everything from it than you need for green tea. So you need minimum 80 degrees Celsius of water, hot water, before you can get the best out of your black tea. When we get to green tea, you will know the temperature of water that you need to get the best out of your green tea. Black tea contains more caffeine than green tea. And in terms of percentage, black tea contains times 3 more caffeine than green tea. So if you are somebody who likes tea, but your body cannot tolerate high percentage of caffeine, I would advise you take green tea, because black tea contains times 3 of caffeine in green tea if you take the same amount of leaves or the sachet that you have. This is about 20 grams. So we are coming to talk about green tea. Green tea is light in color. You don't expose it to air for it to be oxidized. That's why green tea is light in color. And it is also contain property that fight against fatigue. It can also reduce the development of fatty acid in your body system. And it can also fight against cancer and heart diseases more than black tea. So in terms of health-wise, green tea is more healthier than black tea. But because of the high percentage of caffeine in black tea, people prefer the black tea because it helps you to perform higher executive functions. And according to research, executives or top managers who take black tea in the morning perform higher executive functions than people who take green tea or doesn't take any stimulant beverage at all. So that's one thing you should know. So let's say if you are somebody who is sick or somebody who is at the hospital, but you like tea, it is better you take green tea than you take black tea. Unless you don't want to sleep, that's why I want to take black tea. And black tea also needs just 60 degrees Celsius of water to get the best out of your green tea. So as I said, black tea, you need 80%, and green tea, you need just 60% or more or higher temperature of hot water. So this is my black tea. Within few minutes, you will know how the color will be. You'll see that the green tea will be light and the black tea will be dark brown, simply because the black tea has been oxidized. So within just few seconds, you can see the differences. This one is more darker than this one, so you can see the water. So after 1 minute, this one will be very dark brown. In conclusion, this one is very dark. You can hardly see the sachet inside, but see this one. So when you put the hot water, it's really when you know that this is green tea and this is black tea. Okay, so some people will say, okay, so when should I take, or what time do you recommend I take black tea or green tea? So if you check what I said and the information I gave about both, this one contains more caffeine. So if you take it in the morning, it will help you to stay focused. It will help you to perform your duties faster than normal, because it will help your heart to beat faster, which will help you to do more work than usual. And this one contains less caffeine, but it's good for your heart and good for fighting against cancer. And since in the evening, you don't need like more energy to do anything and you want to have a good sleep, it is better you take the green tea so that it will help relax your body and it will also help you to sleep well because of the lower percentage of caffeine in it. But this one is very good for you in the morning. So my recommendation is you can take black tea in the morning, in the afternoon, and then you take green tea in the evening, or black tea in the morning, green tea in the afternoon and in the evening. This is how I will recommend for you. You can do your small research, but I think these are the basic information you should know about black tea and green tea. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. God bless you and God bless us all. Adieu.